Okay, now, I don't know if that, maybe I'll, ow. Let's go this way, nope. Okay, so we're gonna talk quickly about shoulder pain. And you're just gonna have to deal with that with light above my head. But when we talk about shoulder pain, whether it's impingement or tears, or anything that has to do with decreasing the range of motion within your shoulder because of something going on in it, because of pain, we have to look at a couple different things. One, and this is generally where people go wrong, is that they don't address how the shoulder functions. So when we look at shoulders, people want to press and they want to do their front raises, but they're not looking at what protects the shoulder. And when you start to look at it from that perspective, then we can look at it functionally. So if I just fully relax my shoulder and someone comes and pulls my arm this way, more than likely that thing's gonna get out of its socket because there's nothing protecting it from going that way, right? But if I protect it by pulling my rhomboids and lower traps together, right, and someone pulls that out there, this more than likely is going to stop because those muscles are helping my shoulder stay in its capsule, right? So we have to look at how you protect your shoulder before you can look at doing different lifts, right? So if I want to do a lateral raise, right, but my shoulder doesn't stay in that position, that lateral raise, all it's doing is starting to affect and inflict impingement in that joint. So then when I start to do this, all of a sudden it hurts. When I get that elbow up in line with the shoulder, right, then it really hurts because you're losing space, and then with that increased impingement, there's not space at all. That impingement is filling up the space even more. So when you go here, you run out of room, you try to push it even further, and you've got your swelling and impingement, and that's a problem. So we have to look at how to protect the shoulders and then move within that protected space. Right? Does it limit the range of motion? Yes, but you have to gain that range of motion through training. So if you can't sleep at night because of your shoulder, if you can't throw a ball, if you can't do any overhead pressing movements, which some people will say are suspect anyway, but in real life you're going to have to do that at some point. If you can't do any of those things, you want to look at what is protecting your shoulder first and foremost, and then move on to doing the functional lifts or things like that. So one of the things that I think helped me, I have a labral tear, never got surgery. One of the things that I think helped me was Pilates, and it taught me how to stay and move from here, out, right? Rather than moving from the limbs, I use this to help the limbs move. So that's one thing. You can do all your rehab drills you want to, but if you don't understand how to keep that shoulder protected, it's gonna be for nothing.